charity. I did it for God's sake. It's not constituency project. If it were a constituency project, I deserve to be jailed. How can you come and take government's money to go and buy barrier materials? It's not. The terrible thing in this country is, in most cases, when you are going for an election, you spend a lot of money to get elected. People throw money to get elected. That's why it took me a long time before I come back to the Senate. I didn't have the money to throw around and get back to the election. So what I did was the community service. I helped my community, I helped my people the way I could help them, education, and so many things, so much so that I endeared myself seriously to the people. And when I was campaigning to come back, I told them, look, I don't have money to give you. Vote for me. I will do you service. I will help you. Vote for me. But if you want money, if I give you money now, when you vote for me, I will go and lock myself in Abuja. You will see me. But they voted for me without money. Every 2 weeks I'm back home. Now, even I'm sick like this. And this is a charity. They didn't know. And most of those that are crying, it's either opponents or people that are not from my area. They don't know our culture. But those that know the culture, the tradition, they were hailing me, saying, oh, thank you very much for what you did. Because they know the tradition. But if you don't know somebody's tradition, that is why it was always good to ask questions if you see something. Don't rush and comment, because you will later on come and regret it. You'll be ashamed of yourself if you come to say something against somebody when you don't know actually why. Ask all those questions on what you don't know. If somebody dies, you will see the family going around from house to house taking donations to buy that material before it's buried. At times, after prayers from the mosque, an announcement will be made to please help with donation to buy burial material. Now, when I grew up from a business family. My dad lives in the midst of poor people. He keeps this burial material in the house. Anytime there's death, people will come and tell him that there's death here. He gives them 10 yards. Anytime there's this, he gives them 10 yards. Now, you know the nature of our graveyards. During rainy season, at times it floods so much that the graves will get open. So we always helped in buying grabbers to patch them, to put them right. And when you have a lot of money, enough money to do it, we fence it. So I agree of doing this. Always donating in form of arm. It's an arm, it's a charity I do, it's a charity. So during my last Senate, I did a lot of things on my own. I never allowed people to say it out, to go on radio to say that I have done that or that. I said it's a charity, I did it because of God. But some people, opponents, will say, what I see about that. So my people decided that whatever I do now, they'll broadcast it. This is not the only charity I did. Like I mentioned to you, this money I helped women with 20, 30, 50,000 naira. About thousands of them. a charity, not constituency project. The scholarship I gave to this polytechnic boys, more than 200 people, was a charity, not my constituency project. The university students I helped, more than 200 of them, when the university increased the fee from 30,000 to 260,000 people. There were students that were on level 3, 4 that without my help could not have continued. They would have dropped out because they won't register them. I was told, and I helped them to pay them for the registration. About 200 plus of them was to charity, not my constituency project. During Ramadan, this from our Ramadan, I give out a bag of rice, millet, maize, cartons of spaghetti to each of my local governments, 430 units pieces. 430 pieces. Say it, nobody will dispute it because all this was open. Any time we do this, it was open. It's not a constituency project. I've been in business, a businessman. That's why I grew up from a family. I now to do this, and I've been doing it. So people will say, how can this man buy these materials? It's a charity. In my religion, we give charity, this kind of charity. Help. You see a bus going around the whole town, a town crier, begging for donations to buy the materials. And when the donation is given, they will go and buy them and put in a mosque. Or they give it to the imam of the area anytime there is death. Because there are situations where somebody died at 2 in the afternoon. Ordinarily, he would have been buried before 5. But they couldn't bury him because no money to buy this material. He had to stay overnight. And by religion, you have to be buried that day. It has been happening. That is why I thought, let me have this. I also bought mats, these prayer mats, for our Islamic schools and mosques. Was more than 30 million naira. So it's a charity. Did so many things, I can't count all what I did offhand now. This is a charity. They didn't know. And most of those that are crying, it's either opponents or people that are not from my area. They don't know our culture. But those that know the culture, the tradition, they were hailing me, saying, oh, thank you very much for what you did. Because they know the tradition. But if you don't know somebody's tradition, that is why it was always good to ask question if you see something. Don't rush and comment because you will later on come and regret it. You'll be ashamed of yourself if you come to say something against somebody when you don't know actually why. Ask all those questions on what you don't know. This is the reason for buying this. It was a charity. I did it for God's sake. It's not a constituency project. If it were a constituency project, I deserve to be jailed. How can you come and take government's money to go and buy real materials? It's not. I'm yet to start dishing out my constituency project. That's why the explanation I made when I was asked, I said, go and look at the budget. There is freedom of information. Go and see. As for the budget, see it. You will see what I provided in the budget. And please monitor me to see whether it will be done or not. Right now, beginning to gather things from my constituency project. Everybody has his constituency project to do. I am from a farming area. I have a lot of fertilizer to do out. I have already started taking supply of the fertilizer. That one is a constituency project. Pumping machine for irrigation. I have taken supply for that. I have taken delivery of bicycles. Small bicycles, because there are students from our villages, small kids that can travel for 3-4 kilometers on foot to go to the school. I bought bicycles to give to this kind of school children so that they can go on bicycle, travel these 4 kilometers on bicycle rather than traveling by foot. All these are considered projects, and is there? They are out. They are already delivered now. Right now, I have taken delivery. So I'm gathering most of those things. Time will come very soon when I will come to do because I will no longer hide it. I will come out and do a pump fair. Okay. Show to the world that I'm doing this, so that let somebody emulate me. Yes. This is the only way we can go around to help our people. Yes, sir. When you want to do good thing, do it for people to see, so that somebody will try to compete with you. Yes. See, in my constituency project, there is no borehole. We have water problem right now in my area. I have repaired more than 50 boreholes from my pocket. It's a charity. More than 50 boreholes. Now, and I'm still repairing. This is charity. So this is it. So it's not like I am not doing anything for people, collecting constituency project money to put to my, no. I'm not a rich man, but I'm not a poor man too. I'm not a poor man either. Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much. No, sir, thank you, sir, because I was about to fact check that already, because I and my colleagues were already working on that. Thank you for playing the air.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The tools to do the job after they are trained. I have helped a lot of students that have no parents or who are from poor family with scholarships. I have helped a lot of people. Any little I get, I go and spend it on them because I didn't buy their votes, so I don't need to replace what I have spent. And with what I'm doing now, because I have experimented over the time I was out of the office. I've experimented that if you do that and do it good, when the elections come, whether I give them money or not, they will vote for you. This is what I've taken to my community. The unfortunate thing is I can do very little because I have the most populous constituency in Nigeria. The most populous constituency. I have 50 local governments. That is why I think there is unfairness. There's unfairness in our constitution, where a senator with 50 local governments in the most populous state, like Kano, like Lagos, like Oyo, like Rivers, like some of these states are very populous with a lot of population, where they are represented by 3 senators. This is unfair. And they do it in the name of equality. We don't want any. I don't want any equality. I don't want equality. I don't believe in equality. I want equity. I want equity, not equality. And I'm going to fight it to the last of my strength. I don't want equality. I want equity. I have 2 local governments with most of them from Lagos. I hope the Lagos people, the Rivers people, the Oyo people, the other states that are populous will come along with me to fight it together. We have to change the constitution. Why we brought this constitution in the United States? There are states that are being represented by 1 senator. There are states in US where they are represented by 6 senators. 1 state, 6 senators. 1 state, 1 senator. It doesn't matter, but you are giving 3 senators per state in the name of equality. No. Equality is not what we want. We want equity. And many things are happening in the name of equality in this country. We want equity. I think even this, I'm sorry to say, what do you call this? Federal Charter Commission. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it.
So, still talking about security. You are trying to give us.
You want to take us about security? Okay.
Yes, trying to give us some pictures how the former president.
Buhari?
Yes.
Shattered, butted, and tattered the country. He messed us. He messed up us. He messed up. He messed up. He messed us up. He didn't have a clue. That's so it's difficult. I said it all. You can destroy this house in one day, but it will take me 1 year to rebuild it. That's what happened. Buhari destroyed the house. This government is trying to rebuild it.